Hi, I'm Kate Newton, and I'm the online learning librarian at Loyola Notre Dame Library. Today, we'll be talking about citation management with the tool called Zotero. A citation manager is a software tool that helps you keep track of and cite sources as you go through the research process. They are especially useful when writing long papers that require the use of many sources, like dissertations, capstone papers, etc. During the research process, it can be hard to keep track of all the sources you use or think you will use as you write your paper. Citation managers can help with that. Most citation managers allow you to collect lists of articles, books, web pages, etc. for use in research, format and create bibliographies using a particular citation style, store the source materials, and insert in-text citations and bibliography entries while writing in Microsoft Word. Loyola Notre Dame Library offers a free tool called Zotero to all students through the library website. This video will show you how to find Zotero on our site and how to download it to your laptop or get started with the online version. We also offer a step-by-step tutorial titled Zotero Basics that walks you through the process of adding items and using some of the more useful tools. So the first step is to go to the library homepage at lndl.org. Step 2. Hover your mouse over the Search tab on the teal menu bar and click Databases. This page, called the A to Z list, is an alphabetical listing of all the databases that LNDL offers. You are now on this listing, and you can use our letter menu here to choose the title of the database that you would like to use. In this case, we are going to choose Z for Zotero. I click on Z, and then I'll click on the name Zotero, and now I'm on the web page for the Zotero app itself. The next step, to download the app to your own laptop, click the red download button. I'm going to click download. Now I'm on a page that gives me some options for my downloads. On the box on the left, you want to choose the version of Zotero that works with your operating system. The big blue button is to download the Windows version, but you can scroll down to other versions where you will find a different operating system. Zotero is available for Windows, Mac OS, Linux, and iOS. So go ahead and start that download. And while that's downloading, we'll look at the box on the right-hand side. Use the big blue button to download the Zotero browser connector for the browser that you will be using. The initial button is for Chrome, but you can also download other versions by scrolling down and choosing Zotero connectors for other browsers. This tool, the connector, lives in your browser and allows you to add items that you find on the web. The connector is available for Chrome, Firefox, and Microsoft Edge. It comes already bundled for Safari when you download the Mac OS or iOS versions of Zotero. Now I'm going to reduce these menus down so it's a little easier to see. If you would prefer to use Zotero completely online, then you want to click a login link. I'm already logged in, so it shows my name, but click the login link here and create a free account. The web library, whose link is over to the left, is a fully online version of Zotero and allows you to collaborate with other people using groups. It's also handy if you share a device with others or you don't have a personal device consistently available. Now, once you have everything installed, we're going to bring up Zotero. This is the laptop version of my Zotero collection. Let's take a brief tour of what we have. The far left pane is your library of items. To create a new collection, you will right-click on My Library and choose New Collection, and give that collection a name that will tell you what's saved within it. For my purposes, I chose tutorial. It's a good idea to make a new collection for each project you're working on so you can save all your sources in one spot. The center pane right here down the middle is the item view. This is where you can see all the items you have stored in a collection, as well as if I click the down arrow, I can see any PDF or text copies I may have stored. The right-hand pane is the item information view. This is where all the bibliographic information about an item goes. This will often automatically populate when you add something to a collection, but you should go back through and check those to make sure all the information is correct. There are several ways to add an item to Zotero. Our Zotero Basics tutorial covers every method, so in this video we'll just look at two, the manual add and the manual wand. At the top of the center pane you'll see a toolbox, and these are all of your add methods. If you click the green button with a plus sign, this allows you to add an item manually. I can drop this down if I don't see the item format that I want immediately, and you can see there are dozens of types of items that you could add. So I'm going to click on Journal Item, and I'd like you to notice that over in the right-hand side, there are a whole bunch of blank fields now. This is where you'll add information about an item that you want to save. The most important fields for populating information are a little further down on the pane, and that would be the DOI or the ISSN or the URL of that item. Having one of those numbers will allow Zotero to fill out the rest of the information automatically. When you're done filling in the fields, and I'm not going to fill in any of these, but you'll be able to see what it does, you'll see the item added to the central pane. In this case, it's this blank page right at the bottom. I can right click on this to add notes as I'm going along, as I want to identify why I used this research or gather quotes, etc. Or I can add a PDF, a stored copy of a file, or a link to a web page. Now the magic wand tool, that's the next one over from the manual add at that top toolbar again. If you click this, you will get a pop-up box that asks you for an item identifier number. So an International Standard Book Number, ISBN, or a document identification number, a DOI, or several other things listed. You can usually find these numbers either in the first few pages at the very front of a book, or if you are doing your research online, journal articles will usually have a DOI or an ISSN at the very beginning that you can use. So just like when we add an item manually, you can put in a DOI, an ISBN, or another number listed here, and Zotero will automatically find the item and fill out the information in the right-hand pane. So let me show you what that might look like. I'm going to open this item, changing our mindset in regards to cell phone in the classroom. And this shows you that I have a ton of information about this particular article, including an abstract and all the information that I need to create citations. Because you can use Zotero to generate citations from your saved items. So in this right center pane still, right-click on an item title, and then click on Create Bibliography from Item. You will get a menu of citation styles to choose from. I'm choosing American Psychological Association or APA. Under Output mode, you can choose either citation or bibliography. Once you choose which type of entry you want and click OK, it will allow you to save that citation to your clipboard to paste into a bibliography. So you can use this for any article that you happen to be working with on any paper you're working on. Now, this is a very brief introduction. I realize this is very short. Zotero has many, many more features to explore and use to make your writing work easier. I encourage you to take the companion tutorial, Zotero Basics, to see more features and settings. Thank you for watching this video. I hope the information in it will help you in your academic journey.